The U.S. defense budget is already enormous, and it might get bigger, which some politicians find to be funny.
I'm pushing towards 780 billion. I just now thought of it. It's a good high number.
Last week, Donald Trump thought this spending was crazy, but now he's pushing for an even bigger figure. But hey, what's a few billion between the American taxpayers and the president, right? The Pentagon budget is so big that at this point the numbers seem abstract to most Americans. But what is worse is that at this point we don't even know how they're spending the money. Between 1998 and 2015, there were $21 trillion worth of unaccounted spending. Now, somehow, these discrepancies were actually bigger than the overall budget itself. Let's make these numbers real. $21 trillion. That's roughly 3,500 trips to Mars or 7 million Bugattis, the world's most expensive car.
Okay, attitude, roll.
Now, recently, the Pentagon tried to pass its first ever audit, and it failed. But the Defense Department doesn't seem so worried.
We never thought we were going to pass an audit, right? Everybody was betting against us that we wouldn't even do the audit.
Now, a journalist from The Nation magazine recently tried to unravel how so much money could be unaccounted for. Here's what he told us.
It's actually larger than all the U.S. debt in the history of the country. It's a huge number. If the Pentagon was being honest, they would tell Congress each year when they submit the financial statements for the current year and prior years' accounts that what they're giving them is garbage. The money that they don't spend each year gets stashed away in secret places within the Pentagon and gets used without any accountability at all. So this means that they're able to do black operations that get no oversight. That fund is now, could be as large as $100 billion, which I would note is larger than Russia's entire military spending and close to China's entire annual military spending.
Since 2008, the mantra in the Western world has been austerity. Tighten our belts, cut spending. Well, those who seriously want to cut spending ought to look at the Pentagon. If one kept the books that way in the private sector, they'd be locked up. But it seems pretty clear that the U.S. military plays by a different set of rules. Caleb Maupin, RT, New York.